Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Um, where's USA right here? So today's market outcome summary depicts a red day. It started out as a green day. What the heck just happened? I guess I was as I was saying, today's outcome was kind of a mixed bag, but the outcome at the end of the day was red, with most of the indexes, as you can see here, over 1%, especially the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones. There was volatility of 14% over. So this is why you saw maybe the beginning of the day was green, and then it just dumped like a log. And we'll probably see that throughout some of the Magnificent Seven and some of the tickers that we'll see tonight as we review. For tomorrow, because it was a down day, because it was a down day today, maybe you'll see maybe a few stocks pick up a little bit, but overall right now, still kind of flat. Um, but yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. Time will tell, as always. Okay, so let's go to now the Tradestation. If I can move this out of the way. Okay. All right, so the winners, top five: Chewy, Walgreens, Beyond Meat, BJ's, Tesla, and DraftKings. Let's look at Beyond Meat would be on my notes, because it's on hard buy. I used to trade this a lot, so I do like to be put on the notes if possible. Let's see what it did. It's on hard buy. Yeah, stickering down. It's better to get it at 10. Let's look at Tesla. As you can see, I dabbled the first time I ever traded Tesla. It was sort of a success. The overall view of this particular ticker is down, as you can see, from this daily chart, looking back from November to now, or over a year. So you can see lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. It had a big uptick today, but you can see the overall trend, especially here, is slightly down. So whenever you see a pop, the darling of the EV is no longer the darling. And this was a beautiful, beautiful trade today if you did both. If you started shorting it, but then you did reverse and picked it up, because you would have done really well, and then shorted it again. I for the first time shorted it based on Miss Green's recommendation. And we could have, I made a few pesos. Basically, I ended up flat because I had lost some money and made it back with Tesla. So thank you, Tesla. Um, but you can see the trend. Maybe it may be picked up, and you can, if it gets maybe up here or so in this area, you may consider shorting it, because as we're saying, it is sort of at the overall view kind of going down. But the last couple of days have been on the upward side too. So but yeah, see if you can get those pops and short it. Meta, this has been acting up really good the last couple of days. You can see 1, 2, 3 up. And like I've always been saying, it's a long until it's not. This thing is a long until it's not. So it already broke out this level, sort of. This was the high here at 528. Made it to 530, which is what I was kind of saying. Will it get to 550? It moves about $12 a day. Why not? Why not? It's a short until it's not. So yeah, again, if you look at the last 5 days, you can clearly see up, 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 and away. It just took a dump, um, flatted out, but it could pick back up. It might be a free fall Friday, who knows? But again, if you're gonna go for if you're gonna go short, make sure you get the high of the day. That's all. XOM, here's the beauty. Every single day, the last 5 days here, straight up. And even in the post market, you can see that it's the beauty of direction. Look at this straight line here. No stopping this, baby. So here you go. Here it is. Is it gonna break out? This is kind of the third top or fourth top. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it will break up out if this trend continues. Be careful, but the trend is still saying, hey, it curved up. It's doing like a little smiley face. It's very, very consistent. And you can see that earnings were positivity. So, take that into consideration. And also summer and spring is coming up. Spring and summer is coming up. EBC. I can't really read this very well because it's kind of mixy for me. And also I'm kind of like, I don't know. I think I want it to go down, but I know the Bank of America is strong. And of course I would like it to go up as well. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but if it gets under 12 and it gets to around this range area right here, that's where I suggest you buy it. Otherwise, let's look at on the last 5 days. Looks like it's trending downward. Every single day has been going down. Will it go down tomorrow? That's the question. I think so. Unless it's a very positive day tomorrow for banks. But this looks like, even though it had a higher up start of the day, it sort of kind of backtracked and maybe got back to how it started. So we shall see. Wayfair was a trick. It started out really good, jumped up high and then it broke down, which was good for me. Let's continue, baby. Let's see. Carvana also did a very similar thing, as well as Freshly Pat Pat. I hope it continues the trend. Apple, the apple of my eye, made some money here. I kind of went a little cray, and some sort of got at the end. Let me get this out of the way so we can, I was testing a few things. Maybe it went a little bit up, but it's starting to go back up now, which is what we had anticipated. Wish we could have gotten this dip right here. That would have been fabuloso. But the trend is overall, not looking the greatest either. But hopefully it does a pop up, maybe gets to this 170 area that it likes, and take the money and run. But yeah, overall, Apple hasn't been the apple of the eyes of the market as well. So just keep that in mind for tomorrow. If you're trading it like me, make sure you get out ASAP if you're positive. Sam, we'll skip. So now let's go to the losers of the day. So AMD did horrible. Look at this wick. Look at this candle down. So because this went down, let's look at NVDA. So it's not as dramatic, but it's obviously good because we've been wanting to see it kind of dictate where is it going. However, I'm still not 100% convinced on this until I see it that it breaks this kind of level. It's starting to. Again, I'm not 100% convinced because the powers that be have a lot of power on this, a lot of shares and a lot of stock into this. And so you want to be careful, but it was very dramatic, a great waterfall, great for anybody that was shorting it, and great for anybody that, wants to get closer to their price. Peloton, I haven't been trading this, and of course, because I haven't, it's been going down. Um, will it pop up tomorrow? If it does, make sure you get it above 4 and take it from there. That's all I can tell you. And try to get 1,000 shares of this at 4. So you may want to put that on the notes for future reference for you. Google and us. Google, I heard there's some drama in this of how things are going to be doing in the AI, but basically last couple of days it was low, high, sort of flattish. You kind of stayed here, kind of trading sideways, did a little dramatic pop up in the post market yesterday with some AI news that they're going to be doing, something different. But then it was kind of like a nothing burger. It went back down. And today it did a very similar waterfall cascade, just like NVDA. So this tells me that Magnificent Sevens are kind of like cracking down. People are moving money away from the Magnificent Seven and maybe into other areas. Dollar Tree is on hard buy. And last couple of days, and including today was the day to short it, to start the short. Let's look at the daily. So here it is, reversal. Will it get down here to this 124? That's probably the question, because this has been downgraded, and I think so. And if it breaks down from here, then your next area is surely for sure 115. Okay, let's continue. I have 10 minutes left. Rivian, we can skip that. Let's look at open real quick. Open. So again, as Miss Green has stated, anytime that it gets to the $3 area, just do yourself a favor and short it. And that's it. Basically, this reflects the idea, the thesis that Miss Green has. Anytime, there's a $3 pop, get it. You'll do well. And if you want, keep it to 250. And that's basically it for open. Things are still not looking great in the real estate market. I don't anticipate that this is going to get anywhere. I mean, look at the price, 278. We already went over NVDA, so let's not go over that. Macy's, we'll just take a little crack look. Muy bien. This thing is going down. It's going to continue. There's a little area here that we have identified as a potential buy. So we'll keep that in mind. The reason that we had identified this area is, you can see on the chart, it touches it so many times. It's a really area of support, and this could become a resistance area again and break down. So consider it buying it, because this thing could go back up. But you could also say, hey, Christmas is over. People are not going to be buying too much stuff right now. Maybe the market and stuff is not doing well, and you could consider also a little breakdown. So you can take it both ways, and just see how the market goes. American Airlines, put this on the notes. I like it below 14. And this is the area to buy, 1388, Leanne. I put this on the notes. I like this precio. It could continue to go down a little bit more, but I like this price to get it. I'm kind of glad I KAT out of this, because this could be a potential buying opportunity. And people are going to start traveling for spring break and such. So I really like it. McDonald's, 270.09. Keep it going, baby. This is what we wanted. We like this. Every single day has been going down. Today was a beautiful day for it as well. If you're shorting this, just look at it. It's just, look, going down. Let's look at the identification level of buy or buy zone. I can't see it here, but I believe we said down here 250, but it could also be maybe 260 or so. I would do a test. Yeah, 260 or so as a test to buy this. So just keep a close eye on this, because when this moves, it moves, about 3 65 a day. Azo, here's another opportunity, the golden opportunity. If you have this kind of cash just laying around there, I would say go for it, you know. If it gets down here, this 2,500, this level right here or so, go for it. If you have this cash around, why not? You know this thing is gonna go up. Netflix, sorry, I can't even say the word. $618. It had a flip day of yesterday. Really can't tell what is it gonna do, but what it looks like to me is that it's gonna get to 650. That's what it looks like to me. It's gonna get to 650 first, and eventually at some point maybe get to 700. But as far as I can tell, it's gonna get to 650. Let's look at the cues real quick. Yep. So things are going, you know, had a very dramatic day. It might pick up tomorrow. Nikete. There it is. Boom. There it is. So it's below 90. This is the level that we had identified before. We may want to put this on watch or on the notes. It's a critical area that it had touched before. So, you know, this was this area is kind of this is pre-pandemic. I already broke it down. So this area here, touch, we want to see, maybe do a little test and get a few shares. Will it break down? Let me look at it. So this level right here, 88, 89, you know, maybe 80. So Nikete on watch as well, because it's at a pivotal point of buying. And we didn't do it last time where we said, oh, you know, and then it reversed on us and it went up the yin yang. So buyer beware. Banco, like I said, bancos have been doing well. Today it was just a factor of the market. You know, this 145, something dramatic happened that caused this to go down. What happened here? We have to kind of investigate because everything's doing that. But I'm still not 100% the banks are going to just dramatically go down. Coiny coin. Somebody's trading this. Good luck. I think it's good. You know, to dabble into this. You know, it's been kind of very dramatic, down and back up, down. It could go back up. So this thing, just be careful. But I think the overall trend is up. So it's long until it's not. Amazon, yeah, basically, you can't go wrong with this either. This is similar to Azo. And I would just suggest anytime there's a dip like today, you know, just buy it. Buy it, get it at the low, and get out. And then see if it gets up here, like we said, at 190. Look at this trend. It's not even near the 200. It's still not near the 50. It's still very, very, very high momentum up to the upside. Dickies. It looks like it's starting to go down, reversing, you know, but as I said before, until I see that it breaks from here to 10, which it did, maybe I need a little bit more, one more candle, then I'm gonna be convinced that it's gonna fill this gap and go down here. But yeah, it is starting to turn around. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 days have been down. Maybe this is a great area to get in for maybe another potential day to this 211 area. Looks like, you know, it hit it a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can get it back up there, it could be a good one. Sorry for the background noise. Boeing. Let's look at that. So as Miss Green had indicated before, we want we wanted to see this continuation of very bad negativity, and that's what it has been doing. Yeah, get it at the best price that you can. I think yesterday's numbers, this dramatic waterfall was because I believe the something with the numbers of how much they're going to be making, it wasn't in line with what they were expecting of deliveries, or like what they were going to create. I forget what it was. It's one of those two. And this is what it caused it to go down. And today, the same thing that made the market go down. I think it's going to continue. This waterfall has been, very dramatic. 1, 2, 3. Will it make it to 4? Possibly. Possibly. That's what the trend is indicating. And there you go. It broke that 198. It's going back down one here to 180 or so. Try to get the best price as possible. We're saying, hey, around here to this 178 area. So yeah, just wait for it. 1 more minute to go. Yes, I think we went over Apple. So let's go to Softy. Softy's been doing well. No stopping this either. It's very similar to Meta. Basically, again, by the dips. I'm not convinced this thing is going down yet until I see more evidence of breaking this 50 period. Then I can say, yeah, it's a short. But right now, not 100% completely convinced. And Manzana, like I said, is going down, but be careful. If you're in it, just get out if you're longing it. And that's basically it, folks. If you have any questions, or any comments, let me see if there's some. I have 10 seconds left. If there's any popped up news here, that catches people's eye. Bitcoin speak pieces. Okay, and that's it. That's all I got. Any questions?
No questions. Thank you. I'll upload this, and you were right. Yesterday, it was me speaking. It was my turn, and I thought it was you. So I'll post your talk today. All right, that's it. Bye.
Peace out.